Grinders, we are back. PokerStars here. Bankroll challenge going down tonight. It is NL25 Zoom time. We haven't played Zoom in a long time. This is the reason why. PokerStars has a promotion out right now. If you unlock all these cards by winning a hand with one of these, you get a random prize up to $5,000. Most of the time, you're only going to win a couple dollars, if that. I'm down to one card left. I've already started, but I'm going to grind this for a bit. I can't play any tournaments tonight. I got home late from playing some basketball, so I'm going to get another table here if I figure out how to do it. We're going to run 2 tables and play some just old-fashioned cash. As you can see, the one table we're up. Let's see what we're up in the day. This is my entire day. We're up $69 so far. So we'll see how it goes. And we'll see, we have to just win one more hand. It looked like it was the Jack of Hearts, our last hand. Once we win it, it will pop up here. So I used to play a lot of cash, like a lot of Zoom poker for years actually. NL25 was my bread and butter, and NL10. So we'll see how we do here. I do find on the lower stakes here, 25 and under, once you get a stack, I find it a lot easier to keep building it. Sometimes when you start at $25, it can take you a bit to get going. I just find once you get chips, people seem to respect you. So like, it's harder to get to 50 than it is to get to 100 in my eyes. And obviously to get to 50 is only 25, and to get to 100 is 50, right? I find though, you'll see this table that I'm at $70 here. Obviously anything can happen, a big hand, but I do find you can build it up a lot quicker. It's a nice turn on table 1. So we're just going to keep betting it here. Okay, I'm going to go to Value Town over here. I don't think it's too strong on table 1. 9, 10, 6, 7 got there. Okay, this guy here, I'm actually going to just slow play it. So this could already have a flush. Could have a huge overpair right now. Obviously, it sucks he has pocket queens. Okay, so we lose to a flush and we lose to pocket queens. He wouldn't have the 10 jack. I could have 10 jack suited actually, but the only question is, I don't know if a non-flush will call us. So it's a little nitty, but I'm just going to call him. Ace queen. He had the ace of spades, so perfectly well played, I think. He might have called a jam, but to me it's just so obvious. But these guys lower stakes, he might have called. Just the problem is he is going to have ace king spades there at times, just a cooler. He triple barreled it a lot of times with his ace blocker and the queen. I prefer, if I was him, to do a check call. Like, by him betting there, what's he hoping I have? Like, what am I already going to call with? So if I was him, I'd prefer the line of check calling, keep someone with bluffs. Let's say I had the king of spades and I missed it, give that opportunity to let me bluff it. So I'm not a big fan of his play there. So if we win this hand, the Jack of Hearts, we finish the challenge. But guys, the trick is people try to get aggressive to unlock these challenges. Just play normal poker, put in a session, and you'll end up finishing it. So people stare at these fucking cards, and they try to unlock all their cards, and they end up just punting their chips away just because of challenge. This is why these challenges are so key. I'm going to just try stabbing at this. We have late position here. A lot of people just fear a small bet. You'd be amazed. So because that card helps me, I can get there. I'm actually going to keep betting this. We obviously just snap fold to any raise, and we might even. So that's actually a pretty good card. I'm wondering, because would a king ever raise us? Does he ever check a full house? I think we're just gonna bet it. Alright, nice hand. We tried. Just after I said all that punting, but I thought I put a more of a flush draw. I thought a full house might do a small value bet, but I guess he was actually kind of fearing a 7 there. We did play it like we had a 7. I could try to steal it. Oh, son of a bitch. I have a pop over here that was frozen. Diet Coke. And it started to expand. Got a brand new desk here. Kind of works out good. I'm thinking about going to the casino and play some live poker maybe next week. I haven't played cash in a long time, so I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of cash before I go. Don't have to c-bet this kind of board, but because I have the spade and backdoor draws, I want to start building it up, and you're going to take it down so often just with the c-bet. Oh, this guy's still grinding, man. I played at like 6:30 for like 20 minutes. These guys are all still armed. It's fucking crazy. This is borderline. I don't even care to play this hand, but fire it up. Okay, so table 1 here. I'm going to go for a check raise here. Just because I think it's so obvious. He's going to check back so many turns. I'd rather take an aggressive line here. 10 queens could be there, but he's just gonna, if I call, he's just gonna check back so many turns. So here we're just gonna start building up the pot. I play these lines a lot different than my tournament poker, so if you see me play hands a little different, cash is definitely different. I'm gonna try to steal it there. King Queen, I don't want to like raising under the gun too often. These guys shouldn't call me too much, but King Queen blocks a lot of the hands they're gonna be raising with here. So I'm just gonna try a little steal. Look at that. Deuces here, you should be doing about probably plus fives and above. I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm pretty experienced. I can get away from spots, but if you're a coach, probably wouldn't tell you to play that play there. So this is a good card to this king here. You might check it a lot. You'd be afraid of this if you hit that board. We're the ones who raise under the gun. Or not. I could raise him now. I might just let that go. I like the ace of spades here, yeah. This guy 3-bet us and he checked that board, so we're going to bet this now. Why did I wipe my fucking desk now? Ah, it's always something. Always something. How about we can't win a hand with the Jack of Hearts? This is nuts. How many hands have we played here? We've played 336 hands here. I'm up 91 bucks today on this. And we haven't won a hand with the Jack of Hearts. Are you kidding me? I probably should have went to maybe a little higher on that. I used to have my buttons saved for Zoom Poker. I don't have them all lined up no more. I think I could definitely make money in Zoom Poker in the long run. I just find it such a grind. Like, you gotta put in so many hands, man. A couple 100,000 hands to show, like, big returns. In a tournament, you can just spike something, right? But I will say the convenience of Zoom Poker, man. Jump on for a half hour, jump off. If you're a family guy or got stuff to do, like, it's even better than playing spin and goes. Spin and goes, you know, sometimes you gotta play for 15 minutes. Here, if I have to do something in a minute, I just sit out next hand, right? Could check raise table 1, but I'm just going to take the safer line here. He is going to have overpairs at times. If I had a draw, like sorry, the hearts here too, like if that 6 was the heart and the 5 wasn't. So obviously it's a shit card for us. But we still have to call him down here. We're not going to just fold because an ace is there. 5 or a 3 and we have this. Okay, that's 2 bad cards here. Hopefully it goes check check though. But I think if he missed the heart draw, he's gonna have to bet with that ace. Ace 10, he returned us, yeah. So that's unfortunate. I don't even look at this, I don't even have this set up yet. That's why that check raise on the turn, there's some merit to doing that. But if he had the ace of hearts draw, he wouldn't have done that. But if we checked raise in there, we could have probably taken that down. Man, this is like borderline. Listen. If we get a low card here, we're gonna try to steal that there. They didn't get by. Okay, here's our Jack of Hearts hands. Come on, let's finish this challenge. Let's hopefully not punt 15 bucks this time off that. Okay, we will 3-bet this though, especially with those stats here. Fuck, I gotta get this set up. There we go, we finished the challenge. Your challenge is complete. I'm gonna guess we won $2. Yeah, $2, look at that. But we're still gonna play though. I'm having fun playing some Zoom Poker. To be honest, this is such a shit hand here. I'm gonna call, but I'm not thrilled about A6 here. But I have position on him. I fold to any 3-bet here. And I could honestly, I don't know enough if I should even be calling with A6 there. Okay, I'm going to try a stab though. He checked to the razor, so he could be having it, but for him to check this board is a little with the ace of spades, so it's good. If they call, I could check almost every turn, right? There we go. Power position. If this guy raises, I'm going to 3-bet him with ace 5 suited. don't always want to do under the gun unless I have more info on a player. I don't have any info because I haven't played Zoom Poker, so I could even 4-bet this guy. I don't 4-bet too often at these stakes, but I think I'm going to actually do it here. We're going to throw 1 barrel here. Now I'm actually going to go about $6. So we took a pretty aggressive line there and it paid off. Wasn't the best board for us to do that, but repping that hand. I didn't 3-bet this guy, and we're just going to keep going with it now. Keep his king queens betting, ace kings, but I could 3-bet him now. Okay, so I don't think he has anything. Let's see if we can make like ace high to call us. Guys, don't forget, man, one of the big rookie mistakes I did for years, when I thought I was ahead in a hand and a guy didn't have nothing, I more looked at my hand. If I had something on the river and I didn't think I was beat, I'd bet really hard. Well, if you really don't think the guy has anything, try to think about, like, what can he call you with, right? Here we could be beat, but I'm not going to lay down a double C-bet here. He could check this now. The jack's a bad card. Okay, he had us. Nice hand. A little too soft to fold there to just 2 small bets. Yeah, so if you think a guy has nothing, like, try to get a little bit out of the river, and if you think they're strong, then obviously bet hard, right? It sounds common sense when you're thinking about it beforehand. But in the middle of the hand, I used to just bet way too hard on my pots in the river when I didn't think enough about what my opponent had. Try to put them on a hand, and if you think they're weak, you know, they're not going to call a pot bet. Sometimes they will if you make it look like a bluff, but the hands you want to make it look like a bluff is you want to do it when they have a strong hand. So yes, you have a stronger hand, but enough that they can call a bluff catcher, right? So this hand here, I don't know these stack sizes enough to what my 3-bet should be, but that seems about right. This guy's, we only played 17 hands, but he's really aggressive. We've 3-bet him a couple times. Looks like we're just 3-betting everyone here. We're not afraid to fucking party, baby. Just because it's our first day back doesn't mean we're not afraid to 3-bet. We even did a 4-bet, and I used to only 4-bet with like aces or kings. So don't forget, I don't know how many people agree with me with this. You can leave it in the comments. I do find though, I will 3-bet and 4-bet a lot more with my big stack. People just fear it. They just assume you're good. You know, unless it's a regular player that sees you all the time, and the bigger your stack gets, you can just keep bullying people. Like maybe it's because all the years I've played tournaments, I'm good at using a stack. I don't know, but I really find it's easier for me to build up a stack once I get it up. This is actually pretty slow for me. I could easily throw another table up, but for a video, 2 tables for this is pretty nice. So we're at 376 right there without what we have on the table, so that would slowly building this back up. Hopefully we can get back up to 2,500 before this video is over. Ace Jack is about the worst I want to play under the gun in this spot. If I'm suited, then I'll open it up, but I'm pretty tight under the gun, as most people should be. But I'll play like suited connectors and suited gappers, but I don't like weak aces under the gun. But I'd play this probably. And I do, depends on the stakes I'm playing. I do tighten up when I go to NL 100. I fucking love NL 100. I love, it's just such a different poker than this, man. 3-4 bets. People are just trying to outplay you on every hand. They just don't give up pots. So aggressive. I can't believe how crazy people bluff on that, just moving up to that stake. Fuck, I gotta get this button. You know what? Let's go to 75 because he's in position here. I'm in that position on him. Ace 10 is like questionable there for me anyways. Crazy how fast this is, man. People take it for granted. Going to the casino, you get like 20 hands. If you're lucky, 25 hands in an hour. And like, look how many hands we're just rifling off here. And it gives you, honestly, an advantage of playing tighter because you get a hand in 2 seconds and fire up more and more tables. I'm just gonna let that go. I raise 4x against big and small blind here. It's my standard play, but I used to play anyways. Don't know if it's still the way people play, but it's what I like to do. I'd prefer to have the 4 clubs to do this bet, but we bet $1 pre-flop. A lot of them don't see it too often at this stake anyways. Wow, if this guy calls, are we gonna try to float here? I think we'll let it go. I don't think people are 3-betting enough, so we'll open a little wider on the button than I would. Pocket 10s. I guess we got a call table 1 now. Okay, these are the hands I actually used to just hammer every 3-bet with, but I love that we're both deep stacked to call it the hand like this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play it safe here and just check it. I feel like it's pocket kings, pocket jacks, like I don't think he's gonna fold. 9-7, nice hand. Nice hand. So we're gonna label that guy aggressive, but he played a pretty soft line for him to check that board, but he wasn't gonna fold. He was check calling. Probably if we doubled and triple barreled, he would have folded. But that's hindsight, right? So this here, him betting this here, I think I'm gonna fold that. He checked to the razor, the king's there. Our 9 doesn't help us, it could help him. I could have 3-bet, I decided not to. We'll call 1 here, but check it. Nice hand, nice hand. It felt like we were beat there, but... You know what, I'm going to lead out on this hand, guys. I don't donk out too often. I don't want to go all check here and everyone gets a free card. So I maybe could have bet even a little harder doing that. I bet a little too fast. Should have probably went about $1.75, $2. Just like everyone would have got a free card, right? Now we just check it down. He's going to check this almost every time. As I say that, $10. So easy ace 4, easily could have got there. 9-10s, a set. I'm just gonna lay that down. It's not like, I don't know, there's not enough bluffs there. Like, very strange line there. It's not like he missed a draw, right? That board there, if we catch an ace, it could hurt us because King-Queen was a hand he could easily 3-bet us with. So if I can't really improve unless I get the backdoor flushes. Fuck, we're airballing a lot of flops right now. I feel like the pots we're getting, we're stealing, and we're not actually hitting nothing. But it's going to happen, very small sample. I did check to him. He's low stack. He doesn't have too much money if we get runner here. I don't know. I maybe should I'm gonna call one here actually. Okay, hopefully it goes check check and he misses flush draw. There we go, baby. So he did, maybe had a 6, but probably a flush draw or just trying to steal it. 10 kings, see, look at that. So we're gonna navel. Now he did a little feeler bet and we called him out on it. Oh, damn it, this is a bad check by me. I forgot to raise pre-flop here. I could go for a check raise now. Try to take a crazy line. I have no blockers here. I'm gonna try it after all this. We went $1 and we checked. So it's like we're begging to get action. Look at that. From not paying attention, we somehow stole it off him. I don't know, I could just open this. These guys are low stacked though. I'll call that though. Just position. These hands just give people so much trouble, and that's just such a small 3-bet. I'll call this because he's gonna call. I'm not thrilled always 3-betting under the razor. I used to actually just not even do it under the gun because people's opening range is so small there, but people are getting a little looser over the years. Okay, so now we definitely want to bet this kind of hand, like 100%. If we get 3-bet, it sucks. Look at that. So the question is, I want to bet now how hard. I think we just take the aggressive line. So I want him to call with a jack. I tried. Maybe it would have looked more believable if I went all in. I don't know. Maybe, you know what, he could have had a set and he's waiting to see if the board doubled up. He raised under the gun, so he could have had queens, 10. I don't know. I think queens would have raised us. I was like, you know what? I could even bet like $4 there and just try to get him to bluff us. Go like $3. Be happy with what we made off it. I had a vibe. He was calling so quick. It didn't feel like he was going to fold. I have this guy labeled tight. I don't know if it's really worth calling with pair threes, but we're gonna try him. If he bets again, we're folding. Queen, look at that. Could have 3-bet with this. I've got a lot of blockers, but I'm going to decide to call. If I was suited, I'd 3-bet for sure. If he c-bets this board, we might raise him though. Yeah, we're going to take an aggressive line here. We're going to go 250. And now we're just going to bet half pot there. Try one more line here. Try to get him off a chop here. If he raises, we just snap fold. He's never bluffing if he raises us. He's got it. I'm telling you right now, he's got it. Same with aggressive, right? It's you gotta know when to not fall for the traps. I guess I didn't have to bet that. I could have checked that, but I didn't put him on an 8. But at least we didn't call it to find out. Okay, I am going to check raise this because we want his ace highs calling us. Do I bet now? Yeah, I guess I bet now. Yeah, I guess I didn't really. I just wanted to get off a chop if he had an ace high or something. Just wondering if I didn't need to bet that much with that. Four of a kind. Okay, this guy's low under 25. I like to see that. I don't usually throw the hand like 6s, but I might actually do it. Just so I can, if we've got a scary board, I can check the flop and get so many free turns. If he 4-bets, I have no problem folding 6s here. So we're just gonna try a small c-bet here. Our aces are gonna be a lot of times, so we're gonna go like 175. Do I want to call a small raise here? I might peel 1 to be honest. He might check this now. It's gonna go check. No, alright, we'll give it up. We'll give it up. You just, he went so small there. We're gonna bet it, guys. Pretty scary board to be honest, but fuck me. He's got $9 left, right? Fuck, how do we fold with $9 left? 8-10, are you kidding me, bro? 8-10. He called that flop? Like, that guy is a donkey. How does he call that flop? Our 3-bet him. He 3-bet us, we 4-bet him. Like, that guy is fucking horrible. I gotta make a real note on that. Oh, shit. Nah, I bet too quick. How bad was that play? That's one of the worst plays you're gonna see on this. Calls a 4-bet with 10-8 offsuit. Calls that heavy c-bet, and he happens to spike a jack. And a jack of diamonds is gonna have him crush a lot of times. Fuck, I hate that when you write a note, second it's a... Oh my gosh, I hate writing notes on this. Like, it drives you up the fucking wall. Anytime there's your turn, it stops it. I just want to write one note. Tilt off writing notes. Not good. I'll point out, see, 3-betting this guy, he's so low stack, he's just going to shove on us a lot of times. Ace is a pretty good card. There we go. We're just going to check it. He's going to have so many queen jacks, queen kings. 3-4 just got there. That's a bit big though, like it could be bluffy, so we're going to call this. I'm hoping it goes check check. I don't know if I want to call a big bet here. Yeah, you know what, we lose 2 more hands than we beat. Alright, let's get back on track. That note, let's get back on track here. We got that bad scenario there. I don't know why we got so low stuck over here, I can't remember, but... Oh, that queen 10. $10-8 offsuit, 3 bets, calls a 4 bet, calls a 3/4 fucking pot, and he gets an inside straight. Poker, you gotta love it. That's the important thing, man. If you play this every night though and you run into players like that, it just puts you on the ranges, right? Ding, ding, ding. So that's going to cut our profit down to 53, but we're still profitable for the day. Alright, threes. We'll steal some blinds. I go to $1, you just steal so many big blinds by doing that, and they're gonna call you so much you see bet the board. It's insane how much value that is over time. I know I fold my hands a little early. I just don't have too much patience. King 2, questionable there. But I do like to call 3 bets with these type of hands. But I don't want to get committed with just top pair here. It's more so catching 2 pair or the flush, obviously. Here we go. So I don't think I want to raise them though. Well, a big bet. Maybe we do a big bet. Oh, you know what? We want to be a draw. If nothing comes. Okay, so lose to a set and only a set. Shouldn't have too many king 10s here. Nice. So I could have raised him on the turn, but I'd rather make it look like we're in a draw. And then obviously if something comes and he still bets hard, then if we have to lay it down, we have to lay it down. But if I know my opponent is really aggressive and he bets his flush draws that hard, then yeah, I could do that. But I could see someone arguing whatever line's better. It's like poker, man. Like, there's so many different lines. Do what works for you, your style, your game, your feel, and you don't gotta do the same play every time, man. Try it, mix it up. This type of board, I don't want to bet. If he checks, I'm gonna check it back, pot control it. I wouldn't want to. Even I'm just gonna go check here. That sucks. Jack Queen gets there. King. That's not a good card. King 10. I'm gonna call here, but I'm not thrilled with that river. King 10. Look at that. Yeah. So if I would have bet that board, though, I think on the turn he still calls me. What a fucking river. Okay, now here I could rep the river. If he doesn't have a straight, it's a little hard to call. Good for you, third of a kind. So he thought about folding though. We'll call it 88 cents. Could check raise this board if he bets it, and I think I'm going to actually with an inside. Now we'll just do a small half pot. Now we'll just check call. Let him try to bluff it if he missed it. If he has nothing, he's not going to call his ace high on that kind of board. We want like king queen. There's ace queen. We want him trying to steal that, right? I don't see him calling with just a high card there, so I'd rather just check call. Here we're going to try to steal this. Oh, this guy's all in. Fuck me, I didn't know that. And he gets it. Oh, what just happened? Okay, let me top this up. What just happened? Do we want to get it in for $12? Fuck it. Yeah, get off it. Get off it, son. What are we doing over here? You think I can go to my settings and keep that for constantly topping it up, but I'm too lazy. If I knew we were going to play Zoom every night, I would do it. I definitely think you should always have this on top up. I'm going to call, actually. Space Jam made it all the way to Finland. Look at that. I'm going to call one C-bet here. Nice turn. It's not the best card. Jack 10 Jack gets there, Queen Jack gets there, Ace King gets there. That is actually a pretty bad turn card for us, but works out for us. A river, sorry. What did you check that river with? Ace Jacks. Oh, so he picked up equity, then he checked it. Yeah. If he would turn his hand on a bluff there, that would have sucked. That's the thing, like NL 100, they just fucking, they know they're going to be behind there so often. They'll just put you in constant hard spots all the time. That's not a big 3-bet, so we will call that. I would have folded to a bigger 3-bet. Six, 7 though, and then him just betting out there. We're not that strong there. It's a very strange line there. I could put like a warning here, like a little crafty. His line here, I don't know what he was doing here. Could have had a set, I don't know. Could just be a complete donkey though. Is this the guy that I just labeled over here? Did that crafty play? Was it him? Nope. Obviously a lot of kings we'd be 3-betting with. So I know it doesn't look like the best, but you got to think of our range. We'd be 3-betting with ace king, obviously kings, king queen suited, even some king jacks. I like that I was also a heart on that board, so if he does call and we get back to our hearts, an ace comes, he could just be on a flush draw, he could be on a pocket pair, he double barrel, got him off a pocket pair. Okay, if he checks here, I don't know what we represent, but I'd love betting like almost $7, getting him off it, but I don't think we represent enough. I do miss some Zoom poker. This is pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Back up to 61. Couple of strange hands, nothing crazy though. Obviously that 10-8 hand that crippled us. A guy calling a 4-bet, we lost a stack to that. And you gotta think it's a $25 pot, but it's actually, sorry, 25 of our money, but actually $50 pot, right? From nonsense. But you need players like that, man. Everyone gets mad at the bad beats, and I obviously get very mad. Especially, I get more tilted in tournaments though when equity's so high. Like, obviously you guys know it's very hard to run deep in tournaments. Final tables, like getting bad beats when you get that far, like it's very tilting. Losing Zoom poker, losing a stack, like kings run to aces, like it happens. Like, I don't get that mad, it's one buy-in. Tournament poker, I get way more tilted, or like a big spin and go. When you know how hard it is to get a big spin, takes you thousands of games, and then you finally get one, you take a bad beat. Like, it's hard to swallow just because how hard it is to get there, right? This stuff doesn't get me as much on tilt. Now, when you're running really bad though, and it happens over and over again, like, and you know, not just one buy-in, but you're on a $15, $20, 20 buy-ins, then the bad beats add up for tilt. Or if you're really deep stack, so if I'm at like $200 on this table and so we're both deep stacked and they get crazy and you take a horrible bad beat, like, but just your standard bad beat hands, they don't affect me nearly as much as the tournament poker. Sorry, I don't know what time I recorded. 48 minutes already, eh? Alright guys, we're going to take aggressive line over here. Definitely going to c-bet that. We could get jammed here and we'll call it. Because if he has jacks or something like that, we have the ace we can get there. We'll call this off here. He actually has more tens in his range than we do. Look at that. Oh, he's only got $3. I can't get paid too much. There we go. 5-4. Look at that. Oh my god. I love you. Well, that makes up for that 10-8 hand that we got fucked on. That guy's my hero. That was awesome. Got committed. That's short stacked, right? He's like, if I hit, and then he only has like couple bucks behind him. Like, I could see how he got there. He called the $3 3-bet, but he's thinking maybe all the high cards are out. Like, yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. I'm trying to get there for him. I'm gonna call one here at the Ace of Clubs. Might go check here. I'm gonna let you have it now, sir. I'll give up. Guys, just as we're an hour into it, I got to $100 here. I'd love to stay in this. I just don't like to make longer videos, but I really want to get this like 250 tonight. I'm gonna keep grinding and update you guys. I just don't want to have like a super long video. I'm gonna pot control this one. I don't want to get check raised, and there's so many draws here. A lot of his aces are gonna check back to us, and now we just pot control. If he bets half pot, we can still call, but I don't think we beat too much, to be honest. His bluffs got his draws got there, better aces. We just check this queens, okay. But I don't want to get check raised in that spot. I'm gonna let that go. We'll wrap this up here in a minute. Back up to $75 for the day. I was going to 3-bet, but with 2 people here, just to build up a pot. If I go $3, then he goes 9 or 10. I'd rather multi-way players see a pot with this hand. I get more equity if I hit than just trying to isolate someone. So with the board doubling up here, there's not going to be too many 2s. It's a good hand to c-bet. A lot of times going to go check on table 1 now because that draw's got there. Okay, we lose to the 9 there, so we're just going to check call. Hey, this guy here could have a flush. 150 we're calling. We're going to call that. 10-9, yeah, got there at the 10-9. Good thing we folded. I got the backdoor draws. I'm not just going to give up to him yet. We could have a 2 here. He might go check now. If he does, we'll just take 1 stab at it. I wouldn't stab if our draws would have got there, but I am going to take a stab at it. And I'm not going to go heavy because I think it's more believable. We're going to try to overbet pot this, guys. Wow, king queen called us with that. I thought the 2 of the 6 would really get him off a king there. I really thought that. It's actually, we blocked the 7, 6, 7, but it's not the best card because a lot of his 6, 7s get there. Definitely some interesting hands for sure. That overbet pot, I know a lot of you guys wouldn't have done it. I was trying to get him off a hand like king, queen, king, jack. It's like the perfect hand. That 6 was just a beautiful card for us because we could have hit the 6, we could have hit the 2, right? So to get him off a king, queen, king, jack, I don't know if ace, king, but you know, betting over pot there is, to me, is I think if I jam there, maybe like I don't see him calling there. Like it's a real hard spot for him if he, you know. Some people say don't bluff the micro stakes as much. They don't fold easy, but still want to put him in tough spots. I don't know if I had king queen in that spot and someone did that play. If I don't have history on them, I'm probably folding in that spot. I know you can question. Don't forget, they're not going to always think this all the way through. If I had to flush, the full house, would I bet over the pot? Right? You can, but it depends on what level of poker you're at. We will start sitting out because the video is getting long, so we'll wait for this last orbit. 54 minutes, yeah. I'm going to call a flush draw here. Oh wow, that's a $4 raise. So I'm actually not going to call this because I think if we hit it, he could even do this on a higher flush draw. I'm just going to let it go. Now, I'd usually make a note though, and if he does that to me a couple times, I'd want to find out what he's doing it with if I played this a lot. Do we even want to call 50 cents over here? I think he's trying to get some money out of us. You can have 50 cents, sir. Yeah. Yeah, so we definitely could have played a couple hands different, but I'm happy overall how we played. Okay, we're going to raise this here. You might have 2 pairs, but we also have our 2 pair ace there. The ace isn't a good card for him to lean out there, so that's just a rookie player. There's no need for him to lead out there with the ace if you're trying to lay that down. Usually they do that if you're strong, knowing you're going to bet it. Well, guys, that is the video. Can't really show you the bankroll unless I did some Gorilla Math, because I don't think it updates me. And I think if I go to the other page, I think it shows you all my personal information. So we're at 350 here, plus 80 and 37. So call that just minimum 450, but it's probably like closer to 460. We're at 2460. I'm going to end the video there with that bankroll. Hope you guys liked the little Zoom session today. Let me know in the comments if you guys. I'm still going to probably do whatever fits my schedule. But you know, we're playing a lot of different things, man. We've played Spin and Go Max. We played Spin and Goes. We played tournaments, hypers, heads up, Zoom. We played a bit of everything so far. You can tell me what you guys prefer to see, and then we can go from there. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Peace.